Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to everyone's favorite game show, Resident Squares. You all know the game. Now let's get to know your celebrity squares. Today in square number 1, once, twice, 3 times a lady, that's Lana Campbell. In square number 2, stop playing with those crayons, Tanya Walker. Square number 3, well, that's our mystery square. We better hope the parole officer lets this one in. Square number 4, please stop smelling those books, Amanda Davidge. Square number 5, I hope you don't have the munchies. Everyone hide your bags of chips. Amelia Campbell's in the house. Square number 6, listen. You smell that? Rich Hogan. Square number 7, who left that back door open? John Umina. Square number 8, I hope you clocked in for those 15 minutes of fame, Patrick Bullock. And finally, square number 9, hey, who invited this guy? It's okay, you can stay, Patrick Cooper. Now you've met your squares. Now it's time for your host of Resident Squares, Eric Wodzinski.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Resident Squares. I'll be your host, Eric Wodzinski, and to our right we have our ex-contestant, St. Lawrence College student, Sarah. Give it up for Sarah. And to the left we have a special guest. We have our own Swedish chef. Give it up for our own spot. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we're just going to get started right away. Here we go. So, folks, let's get started with our first question. Our first question is going to go to St. Lawrence College student Sarah, because at St. Lawrence College, students come first. So, Sarah, the question is, do you guarantee residence for first-year students?
Thank you, Eric. I think I'd like to choose top left, Lana Campbell.
Absolutely. We accept everyone. We clean up janitors' closets if needed. Just kidding. You apply online at stlawrencecollege.ca. Amongst our 3 campuses, we have 600 beds in Kingston, 59 beds in Rockville, and 44 beds in Cornwall.
So, Sarah, do you agree with Miss Lana Campbell?
I'm going to agree.
Sarah, you are correct. X, that's the square. Now, back to you, Mr. Chef. Thank you for the popcorn, Mr. Chef. Now, I have a question for you. Where is Barry? Who are you going to choose? Smorgasbord! You're going to have to be more specific. Ah! Okay, we're going to go with the mystery square.
Where do you come from? At my compatriot had coffee, commiserated about all the miseries in the world. Not have one this morning?
Sarah, you are doing great so far. Now, I have a question for you. True or false? For students staying at St. Lawrence College residence, it is all work and no play. Who do you choose?
I'm going to go ahead and choose John Umina in the left square.
And the answer is false. We do have on and off campus events that engage students, events that help students gain experience in and out of classrooms. We have fun events, we have events that are held on campus, we have events that are held out of the city. So no, residence is not all work. Residence is also fun. So the answer to that question is false.
Do you agree?
I'm going to agree with that answer.
And she got it! X takes the spot. So, Mr. Chef, hi. Sounds good. Mr. Chef, I have a question for you. Okay. Are there employment opportunities in residence? Who do you pick? Say that again? Davidovich. Oh, Amanda Davidovich. Davidovich. Yes. Hi, Amanda, we're going to you.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I'm actually a bursary student this summer for conference services, which I would say is definitely the coolest department.
You have heard from Amanda Davidge. What do you think? Do you agree? Thumbs up, yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Well, let's see. And O takes the spot.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Booking.com.
Booking.com. Wow.
So, Sarah, you have our next question. The question is, during the summer months, can a tourist to Kingston stay in residence?
I'm going to choose Amelia Campbell in the middle square to answer that question.
Absolutely. We rent residence rooms to transient guests, groups, soccer teams, guests in between jobs, just moving to Kingston, you name it.
So, Sarah, you heard Amelia's answer. Do you agree?
I'm going to agree with that answer.
And she got it! X takes the spot. Way to go, Sarah. Okay, Mr. Chef. You'll be fine. Just put some ice on it. Mr. Chef. Mr. Chef, how do you apply for residence? And how will you know if you've been accepted? Disco. Who are you choosing?
Cooper.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to think that was Mr. Cooper. Let's go with Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper, what do you think?
Well, you apply online through the website at stlawrencecollege.ca, and you'll get a message back from us letting us know that we received your application, and then soon after that you'll receive an application package, or you'll be let know that you're on the wait list.
Well, we heard from Mr. Cooper. Now, Mr. Chef, what do you think? Did he get it right?
Yes.
All right, I think that is a yes. And the good news is O takes the spot. You got it right. Oh, we have some competition going on here. Oh, we're coming on to the end of it now. Now, St. Lawrence College student Sarah, I have a question for you. There is a large soccer tournament coming up in Kingston. Well, thank you, Mr. Chef. How many rooms can we block off in residence? Can they rent a banquet room for hosting the tournament? Who do you choose?
I'm going to choose Richard. Richard Hogan, top right.
Okay, Richard, take it away.
Are you kidding me? No, we can't block off rooms in the residence. We wait for the students to leave, lock the doors, and take a pretty long vacation. Seriously, on all three campuses, sure, we can block rooms and have conferences, soccer teams, conferences for police officers, whatever you want. We can block off rooms for 20 people or 100 people. So whatever you need, we can help you.
You heard the man, Sarah. What do you think? Do you agree?
I'm going to have to agree with Richard.
And you are correct, Sarah. Very well done. X takes the spot. Okay, let's move on to our other contestant, Mr. Swedish Chef. Well, okay then. So, Mr. Chef, how does move-in day work? Who are you going to choose? Pat? Yeah? Okay, Mr. Bulak.
I don't know, moving day. It's a basket full of keys. People just pick them out. They kind of just figure it out themselves when they get in here.
So, Mr. Chef, you heard Mr. Bulak's unique answer. What do you think? Do you agree? I'm sorry, Mr. Chef and Pat, you are incorrect. As it turns out, move-in day at St. Lawrence College is actually a much more well-organized process than that. We have different times that the students arrive in, and we have wonderful, caring, welcoming staff to let them in.
What? Are you kidding me? That's stupid. I don't even know why I'm here.
Now, Sarah, for the win, the final square, I have one question for you. A mother is worried about her darling daughter being away from home for the first time at college. What type of support does the residence offer to her to help her?
I think Tanya Walker in the middle top can answer this the best.
Very good. Tanya, take it away.
Well, we have Dr. Phil on speed dial. We've got our student mentors. They're the resident advisors in the building. All of our friendly staff that are always willing to help. And occasionally we refer our students over to counseling and accessibility services. Our door is always open in the residence life office. But that girl's daughter is not going to be homesick at all. There's way too many things to do when she's here.
Well, Sarah, you heard Tanya's response. This is the big one. What do you think? Do you agree? Did Miss Walker get it right?
I think she did. I'm going to agree with her.
And you got it correct. Congratulations. Let's have a round of applause for Sarah. Very good, very good, very good. Here we go, here we go. We have this lovely plastic trophy for you. Isn't it wonderful?
Opportunities at residence.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I'm a bursary student right now for conference services, which is definitely the coolest department. And actually what they do is if you work for them for residence, you can get a break on your tuition. Nope.
We do need to get a couple of those. Okay. All right, umbrella.